So the washers and dryers at TTO are a little pricey. $4 for drying. To wash, it's $3 for a basic load, $4 for medium, $5 for heavy. I think that's really expensive. And they don't take quarters, they don't take an app, they only take tokens. Now here is something I just noticed. This is interesting. CC's Pizza. All the tokens coming out of here today were CC's Pizza tokens. Are you kidding me? I'm halfway tempted to go to CC's Pizza, buy some tokens for probably 25 cents each, and come back here and see if I can start the laundry. Who left that loophole open? If you've tried this before, let me know. I'm very curious to find out. Because in my opinion, these washers, the prices are ridiculous. Tanya and I were gonna do laundry today. We're gonna be back in Texas in about 4 days. We're just like, you know what? Let's just buy a few extra pairs of underwear at Walmart to make sure we're clean all the way there. And once we get to Texas, where it's like $2 to wash, $1 to dry, then we'll handle our laundry. So Thousand Trails is quite a bit different now, the Thousand Trails Orlando, when you don't have to line up right at exactly noon to get your spot. Very, very different. And I knew that when they went to assigned sites, that would be a huge improvement here. This park, it's not difficult. Most of their spots are pretty well taken care of. Even the older ones, they're in pretty good shape. You're still occasionally gonna, have a power outage or something at one of them, and you might have an issue, but for the most part, this park is taken care of. So I just knew that when they went to assign sites at this park, it is not going to be a big deal. It works pretty well. Now they assigned us a site that was on the complete opposite side from the getaway village, and we knew that my parents were going to be staying there. So I called them up and I said, hey, can I get something close to the getaway village? They put us in the exact same spot we were in last time. Now, I thought he was joking when we talked to the guy at the front, but apparently this is true. The system has you in a spot and you made no complaints about that spot. Apparently the system will auto stick you back in a spot when you ask for a change, because it's like, hey, we know for a fact they were there before, they didn't complain, we'll just put them back there. I seriously, I thought the guy was joking when he said that, but it sounds like it is the truth, because it's happened to a couple other friends of ours. They went through a similar process, got put back in the exact same spot they were in last time. 531 on Jewelfish seems to be where they love to put us. I'm okay with it. We like this spot. Sometimes I worry about the neighbors leaving a mess. Look at how messy this site is. Hey y'all, why don't y'all clean up your site over there? Just kidding. Sandhill Cranes, I can't hold them responsible for that. I actually don't know what's going on over here. This is interesting. It has an annual site sign that fell down. Has this shed here with a lock on it. But look at the deck. It's just rotted away completely. Really don't know what was going on with this site. Why they've left it like this. Is it still being paid for by somebody and then they just took off? And maybe they'll come back? But man alive, that just doesn't look nice. And this is odd because most of TTO, neighbors are reporting people for not taking care of their sites. I think this crane's about to report me. Hey, where you going? What's up? Been trying to get you to talk all day. I don't know if y'all remember in an earlier video of ours, we caught footage of one of these having a fight with a squirrel over some bird feeder food that Tanya leaves out for him. It's fun to be able to see them. It's really cool is when you get to see them fly over. Well, it is packing day. We're leaving tomorrow to head back to Texas. I am up cleaning my gutters again. Apparently that needs to be done every month. Our gutters have been collecting a lot of these little tiny round seeds and these oak leaves. They're just the right size to just kind of get jammed in those tiny little gutters. And then as they break down, it just makes this slimy little sludge that clogs it all up. So didn't have a whole lot else to pack up today, so working on that. And it's time to go make some donuts, AKA cheeseburger patties. A few more thoughts about Thousand Trails Orlando. We got down here the last weekend of September in 2025, that's right. And it was hot. It was the mid 90s, 70s at night, still pretty warm. And this park was about half empty. Come first week of October or so, second weekend of October, temperatures dropped by about 10 degrees and this place started getting busy. It's very interesting to watch that dynamic change between the warmer weather and an emptier park. It was really kind of cool. I kind of liked being here for the less people aspect. Now, as far as it being warm, it can be a little bit tough with not much shade to cool down an RV when the sun's just beating down on it and it's 90 something degrees. Also have a lot of neighbors here that have annual sites that just aren't here. Like these people right here, there was nothing there and then they had that thing delivered. Apparently they decided to tow off their fifth wheel and have the fifth wheel somewhere else and have this thing here and just go back and forth between them. Kind of nice, I guess, to have that option. I don't think there's a whole lot of other new or different things going on here. One thing that was frustrating for me, we love hot tubs. If you've watched this channel for a while, you'll know that. The hot tub pool closes at 9. They have bubbles. Not necessarily the best bubbles in the world, but half of what's fun about hot tubs is the bubbles. And there is a couple of people that hang out in there from 8 until 9, and they are the bubble Nazis. And they do not like the bubbles. And apparently they are mean and rude to anyone that wants to turn the bubbles on. I don't know what to think about that. Like, it's a park with like 1,100 RV spots. And I mean, I guess if you've got a group of people that are all anti-bubble that all meet there at the same time, and I'm one guy that shows up and wants bubbles, I guess I'm out of luck. But if it's just two people and they're bullying everybody to keep the bubbles off, I mean, I don't feel like getting in a fight. I don't feel like doing something that could jeopardize my membership. We just wound up avoiding the pool and hot tub completely. We had other stuff to do, other stuff going on. So why even turn that into a thing? But it's just disappointing that people are going to be like that. You know, the timers usually last 15 minutes for the bubbles. I don't think you need to sit there and hog the hot tub for an hour demanding that no one use the bubbles. That's kind of rude. I want to give a shout out to Tony and Tess, the YouTube channel Photos and Footprints. We met them in Virginia, the Williamsburg Thousand Trails, and we've met again here at the Thousand Trails Orlando. It's pretty cool to be able to hang out and chat with them. And I bring them up especially for a reason right now, because when they got to this park, they got put next to a neighbor that complains about everything. Somebody just coming in. Tess loves to sing karaoke. Tony got her a little device where she can stand outside or inside, either one, and she can do karaoke on her own time. And they were doing karaoke at their site at 6 p.m. And somebody called the Rangers to complain about them for being too noisy. Pretty sure quiet time here is 11, but it could be 10. But I think at 6 o'clock, I think you can do some karaoke if you want to, especially at a park that sometimes has live music and has karaoke tonight, scheduled at the rec center. If you're at a park like that, don't be fussing at people for making noise within, you know, normal operating noise hours. Whatever. Leave Tony and Tess alone. Let them sing their karaoke. They also got fussed at for having a campfire. Tony said he reads the rules when he gets into parks and makes sure he's not breaking anything. So he knows exactly what to do. He set up his fire pit and everything just the right way, but nope. They had some smoke come out of their campsite and these people called and complained about them again. Anyway, I hope you have a better stay here, Tony and Tess. And if y'all want to check out their YouTube channel, Photos N, the letter N, Footprints, all one word. You'll find their YouTube channel. And yeah, pretty cool people. They're out there in a Class A traveling the country, similar to us. All right, y'all. Those are all the updates I've got for the 1,000 Trails Orlando. It's I like it better now that you don't have to line up at noon. There are people that can't stand the whole assigned sites thing. I'm sorry. It's a 50-50 split. Half the people love it, half the people hate it. And for this park, this is so much better than having to fuss and fight at noon to line up to find our site. This is way better. So thank you, 1,000 Trails, for changing that here at this park. Does it work at every park? I have my doubts, but at this park, it's working smoothly. All right, y'all, remember, life happens, even changes. Don't let that stop you. Stay fresh, cheese bags. And no, you will not find any cheese bags at Publix. Tony and Tess checked.